Sharon Cuneta is a name etched in the heart of Philippine entertainment. Dubbed the Megastar, she captured the public's attention as a teenager with her breakout hit, Mr. DJ, and quickly became a household name. From films like Bituing Walang Ningning to decades of sold-out concerts, Sharon became one of the most iconic and enduring figures in Filipino pop culture. But behind the fame, Sharon quietly carried a much deeper story, one marked by inner battles, questions about purpose, and a slow, painful journey toward healing. Over the years, Sharon has spoken openly about her emotional struggles, particularly depression, grief, and long seasons of loneliness. Even during the height of her career, when millions admired her and success seemed endless, she admitted to breaking down in silence. "I had everything," she once shared, "but I still felt broken inside." Raised in a devout Catholic household, Sharon was taught to believe in God early on. Faith, however, was mostly tied to tradition, routine, not relationship. For much of her life, her understanding of God was distant, shaped more by religion than by personal connection. It wasn't until she faced some of her most painful moments, heartbreaks, career uncertainties, and the death of her beloved mother in 2014, that she began to seek something more. In her quiet grief, Sharon started to open her Bible with fresh eyes. She shared verses on social media that spoke to her heart. She listened to worship music not as a performer, but as someone reaching for peace. She began journaling prayers and turning to God in her rawest, most vulnerable moments. There was no sudden miracle, no dramatic scene. Her transformation came gently, through everyday moments of surrender, tears, and learning to lean on grace. Sharon realized she didn't need to clean herself up before coming to God. She came as she was, tired, flawed, searching, and discovered a love that was already waiting for her. Over time, her faith shifted. It stopped being cultural and became deeply personal. Sharon started to speak more openly about how Jesus had sustained her. In interviews, she thanked God for the inner peace she now carried, one that fame, applause, or validation could never offer. She still performs, she still sings, but today, she carries herself with a different kind of strength, one rooted not in her career, but in her quiet walk with God. Life's challenges remain, but her heart is steadier, her joy more grounded. Sharon's story is one of silent struggles and slow healing, a journey that reminds us you can be admired by the world and still feel empty, but God's love can fill every hollow place. No matter how far you've gone or how deep your pain runs, His grace is enough. Maybe you're in a season like Sharon once was, hurting quietly, asking questions no one sees. If so, take this as a gentle reminder. You don't have to go through it alone. God is closer than you think, and His love is still reaching out.